What's up, everybody? How you doing today? Today, the interview. We're going to interview young Easy. How you doing?
Oh man, all is well. I'm glad to be here. Grateful to be alive and ready to do this motherfucking thing. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. First, let me put the banner up. Okay.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
forget the banner.
Okay. First, let me tell you. When you okay, tell me about yourself. What part of state you're going up at? What state? What?
What state am I
What?
from?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So
What
I'm
state you go up? Go up.
well, I'm from Texas originally, because everything's bigger and better in Texas.
Oh, I
Get
didn't know
out there
that.
with it.
Okay.
But currently, right now, I'm in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Home of the Georgia Peaches, with the Braves. You know right now. Go. But that's a little bit about me and where I'm from. I like it out here. I'm enjoying the
Mm-hmm.
outskirts part that I'm in. It's nice out here, man.
And what do you when you was growing up? Do you did anybody bullying you? Did you have any problems? Do you steal? Do you? It was a good kid when you growing up. Or
Nah, grown. Oh man, sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
when you growing up, you was a good person, or you have trouble from the law?
Nah, I wouldn't say the law. I wasn't the best kid growing up. I'm gonna just say that firsthand. I
Mm-hmm.
was I was definitely a bad kid. I mean, just like my brand, my excuse me, my whole brand is all about individuality, authenticity. It's about breaking the norm and just going your own way.
Mm-hmm.
Forget the rules. So growing up, that's been my motto this whole time. So it's like I'm in certain areas. Maybe I'm in the classroom doing it. Maybe I'm outside doing it. I just wanted to always follow my own way. So that obviously gonna get me into trouble. And one of the biggest things I got in trouble a lot is because of my mouth. I just man, it's like when I talk to like superiors, I wouldn't be trying to question them. I would just want to have an intellectual conversation. But they're like, "Why you talking back?" Or like they would just have some problem with it. So that got me into a
Mm-hmm.
lot of trouble. But with the law, nah, I'm a good kid, man. I'm a good guy when it comes to the law. We good out here when it comes to that. But everything else, I was most definitely a bad kid for sure. I don't want people to tell me what to do.
And what are you? What? Okay. Okay, Rex, it's your turn.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna comment. Well, that's your First Amendment right to do so.
Yeah, but what's crazy is how many people like how much there's such a freedom of speech that shit is, even though it's like the First Amendment, people still don't give a fuck about that. People get in trouble for saying what they want to say,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my whole thing. My whole motto in doing what I'm doing is you have a voice for a reason. That's my whole All Star lifestyle. That's my whole brand. That's my thing.
Right.
It's to speak up, because the more you speak up especially for yourself, is the more you gain more confidence for you, and then those around you can empower those, and then once that happens, is it's a lot that goes into it. It's a beautiful thing, but this world is as cruel as it can be, but it's good when it's cruel, because it teaches you things.
Right. It helps you evolve. Okay, so my
All,
question is, do you know what the First Amendment is
isn't
and
it like
all five elements?
see, now when it comes to the law stuff, I've lost my touch in it. I'm not even gonna lie,
Okay.
my focus isn't too much into it, but I'm sure it has to do with uh you can say what you want. You correct me if I'm wrong. Again, my focus, like even coming to it, think about it,
Well,
coming
you can
to
say what you want
like,
unless it's not fighting words.
there we go. Yeah. Like hey, if you do this, I'm gonna get my big brothers to beat you up. Something like that.
Yeah. Or um, what somebody you don't like, you just say I'm gonna, off you. You can't say stuff like that.
Yeah. There's ways to go about it. So
Right.
I'm
But
like
it's
I've been
hmm
in that. and that's the thing about being real careful. You got to be real careful with things that you say. And
Right.
I've learned that a lot, especially being into having clients or having people that look up to you and influence. You got to watch what you say. So that's a big thing that I've been learning right now too. What's up, hey honey?
But also, it's not just freedom of speech, but it's freedom of religion, freedom to
Hmm.
assemble, freedom to petition your government, and freedom of the press. And the press is also that I guess what I know it's more about you, but freedom of the
Hmm.
press is where you can just record in public. So if the
Yeah.
government can record you, you can record the government. In other words.
Oh yeah. I see so many people doing that, and
Hmm.
so many. It's crazy how people just do it in general. You know,
Mhm.
like just
It's
somebody could
become
be.
silly.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with just IRL streaming, which is in real life streaming, and certain
Right.
things trying to go viral. It's a little crazy, you know. But you can't have one thing without the other.
Right.
Pretty wild.
It's like yin and yang, or right and wrong, it's true or false.
Oh yeah, most yeah. You got. It's like you're doing it for good, but it's also for bad too. You can get
Right.
caught up, or you can have some good evidence. Either way, something is bound
Right.
to happen.
Exactly.
Amazing. I love it.
Okay. Well, what are you wha- are you going to what are you doing on your life right now? What are you doing right now? Are you working? Are you what you're you're young, and what are you doing right now? What are you going to do in the future?
Shit, man. Well, like you said, I'm young, so the world is in my hands, and I fucking love that. Just to know, like, I get to think about that every single day. It's amazing. But just as far as what I do for work, I mainly keep that part of it. But just I can speak on a little bit. But it's just marketing, basically building connections with those around me and being able to bridge the gap.
Mhm.
But as far as that is that what I'm doing right now is creating a community, creating a movement. I think that's what I'm so focused on right now. Like my desire is to create a.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go on.
He's just
My
agreeing.
desire is huge on just creating the community right now. Those around me, I have so many people that want to ask me for advice or that look for guidance, and I think that's it's just huge to bring that together. Because if I'm working in marketing on my day to day, why I can just bring that into my brand and bridge the gap between these people, that people, this people. So I'm focused on that community building up and making in real life events. I want to do that. Do more public speaking, public speeches and stuff like that. Like that's what I'm really focused on is getting myself out there, especially in person. Because it's a lot to share. So that's what I
Mhm.
see for the future. I see, probably in 20 years, I see my face on top of a mountain. You know what I mean? I was in a, I was in a studio actually last night, and I was freestyling, and I had a line, and I was like, I wanna, I wanna know how I'm gonna climb this mountain. I want to see my face on top of mountains, and that just came out of nowhere, and I was like, dang, I like that. So 20 years, y'all be seeing my face on top of a mountain. I probably have like my own like I want my own movie theater so bad. I fucking love movie theaters, man. Like I love movie theater. I can go by myself. I don't need to go with somebody. One movie theater. I just see myself running shit, man. To be honest, probably traveling around the world, helping different communities. Just that's something I know is gonna be in the books. Probably in like 10 years, I'll be able to travel different communities and build them up, help them mentally and within. So that's fucking fire to me. So yeah, that's a little bit to me.
You say freestyling.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you do this on your spare time? Explain to them more. Why you do freestyling? Do you
Freestyling.
yeah? Why
Go
do
ahead.
you do like for a hobby or you do for fun of it? Explain why you mean
Man,
freestyling.
honestly, I think that's more of a lifestyle, bro. Like, cause
Right.
I've been doing music all my life,
Oh, you do?
and
Oh,
yeah, I'm
mhm.
a hip hop and rap artist.
Oh, I
Izzy
didn't know that.
Cartel is my artist name. Yeah, so I've been doing that forever. But it started off as playing instruments. It started off as writing poetry. Then I went to chorus, and then I was in chorus for the wrong reasons. I was in chorus because I wanted to be with the girls. There was so many girls there. I was like, I gotta be with them. I just gotta be here. But even still, I was still making music. I was making music with friends. I was in theater class, like, and we just took that. I made it something, and I just been in the studio for so long and just been creating. I got a music video that's out. It's called "Sorry Baby, I'm Outside," and I'm an intelligent man, as y'all can see. But however, I like to have my fun. I live a very, very, very
Mm-hmm.
incredible lifestyle, as I like to say. But it's yeah. So that's why I do freestyle. Just kind of let out the raw emotions, raw thoughts out.
Do you meet any artist?
Yeah, I've met a lot. I've actually
I mean,
performed with. Go ahead.
explain all about that for the people in our in my channel. I didn't know that you was R&B rap music.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, are you saying like how is it to be an artist?
No, I mean how you get into it?
Oh,
How to
okay.
inspire you? Yeah, how you
Well,
get in,
really, go ahead.
how
You're saying
you get into it? You.
well, for anyone that wants to be or to get into artistry, firstly, you gotta know that you're serious about it. And what I mean serious, like you gotta register your
Mhm.
name, you gotta go into the open mics, you gotta get your name out there, you gotta show face, you gotta show that you about it. You gotta get mixed and mastered, you gotta get with certain producers, you gotta look for a sound, find a sound throughout the process of it. LLC the name because that's what's gonna make the most money. Create an image for yourself. Have a message that stands behind you, and look within to know what people are gonna gravitate towards. So that's the biggest thing that I've learned, especially like we want to start out to get as an artist and to really do it because anybody can say they're artist. That's the thing, but to say that you want to be an artist that is doing shows, that is on lineups, that is getting their name being talked to in certain rooms. You just gotta do a whole bunch of networking, and you gotta have music behind you, and you gotta be an individual. That's the biggest thing about artistry is being an individual for sure, because everybody can sound the same, everybody can look the same, so people want to see, okay, but what is this person doing to stand out? And they want that. People love individuality. And that's a way to get into the artistry for real. And connections can help y'all out.
Right.
Hmm.
Thanks for dropping that link. Hey, honey.
Can you give us
Yeah.
a little
Sample.
demonstration of it?
A little sample.
What happened?
Little
I'm sorry.
can you do a little rapping? Can you do a little R&B thing? Can you sing for us a little
I,
bit?
um, you know, my voice is under a little construction just because I'm getting over a sickness. Like
Okay.
just it's getting right. However, though, this don't mean I'm scared to do it in the future or anything. But my music is streaming out on all platforms, and I have my music videos on YouTube. Issy Cartel. And just like it says Young Izzy right here, just after
Mm-hmm.
Issy, put Cartel. And you guys can find anything
Cartel.
that you guys
Okay.
want.
I'm gonna make a short and put your music to it.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, shout out to the people in the chat, by the way. I see y'all. Y'all doing well.
Yeah.
Dropping the links. Drop the links for
Um.
everybody.
I was gonna tell the
Like,
people in the chat to give you some words to sing your lyrics, but we'll do that next time.
oh yeah, now we hard. Yeah, please, most definitely.
Yeah. Next time. Um.
That'd be dope as hell.
How did you get into YouTube?
As
How
far
you
as my
started? How did
channel,
you get into YouTube?
well, for my channel,
Yeah.
correct?
No. I mean, how you get? How do you know about YouTube? Yeah. For each one. Yes.
Man, so I've been posting videos myself since I was I think probably like 19, 20. And I just always had wisdom. Like I've always just like spoke about things that I've learned, things that I reflected on, things that I've been growing through, growing in, just like confidence stuff. But then I didn't, it's still on my page. I just took it off. But now like when I got into like my channel, I'm just like, you know what? I could do this shit. Just like I've been impacting people on such a larger scale in person, like in events or in what is it called, in like campuses and jobs and just so many places that I'm like, I can, let's bring this onto YouTube. And then I put it into, We Are Evolution, started building it up. It was a bit, slow progression. Started doing that, started linking with other people who are like-minded individuals, and just started putting myself in positions and networking with everybody and just getting to this point. And, now I'm here being interviewed by y'all two that I was once, saying what's up to before, but and I'm just, that's how I really got into it, because I think that this is such a good way to spread the message and the word for anyone who wants to put it out there for real.
Right.
Who who
Yeah. Thank you, April.
oh, who is name one YouTube channel you like and inspires you?
One YouTube channel that I like and inspires me.
Yeah.
This is incredible. Okay, one is, his name is like so I'm a nerd. Like I love video games. Like I do video game
Mhm.
tournaments sometimes. But his name is like Silentar. I forgot what it's called. He's a well-known video game YouTuber. I say him though because I just enjoy his consistency and how he edits, how he engages with his community.
Mhm.
Like he puts his community on his videos and they ask him questions, he answers. It's just really nice to see. That's one thing. That's one that inspires me a bunch. But to go towards a bit of mine, because my YouTube channel is based on confidence and individuality, and I say someone who does it and inspires me. I could say, you know, people such as like Mr. Lucario or the Man Mindset with Steve the Dean. Just this whole people that call like Real Game No Theory. I enjoy what they do because it's very raw and authentic, and it's truthful. That's what people need. YouTube is full of nerds. Oh, you damn right. Shit, you see one right here. I'm a nerd myself.
Hey, where's that? Any questions for him?
Yeah, let me think of one real quick.
Top 10 qualities women find say. Hey, honey, you on the road. Shout out to you. Let's see. Thank you for dropping them links. Shout out to those in the
The
chat. Shout
link
out to
is
those.
pinned anyhow on the top. If you guys
It is linked. I dropped it too earlier and then saw it after. I guess shit. I don't have a question. Come back to me. Say another one, Gregor.
no, I mean do you
Sorry, I'm cooking.
do you go when you go beside going to do you ever go to the 1A community websites? The 1A community, do you ever watch the videos?
For
If
which
you do,
ones?
when it's called the First Amendment channels, they go out and do the audit. Do you ever watch those videos?
No, I don't. I never
Oh, you
seen those
don't?
videos.
You
Yeah, I
should
mean,
definitely check out. Gregory has some. Lemmy has some. Who else was in here? 123 has some. I have a few, but mine are more cop watches.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you
no,
just
I'm sorry. Go
watch it.
ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, you could just check them out. There's a couple people in the chats that we can get you
Yeah,
links
nah,
to.
I've never seen them. I've seen like maybe in passing, I'll see clips like that, but not necessarily. I usually see like things like that in person, like especially when I'm down in Atlanta. Like they got so many shit. They got so much shit like that, and it's always crazy to watch. Some people are just filming, and I'm just like watching in passing. But no, I never really run into those things. It's so amazing how there's so much going on in life, like sometimes we don't even realize that there's so much
Mhm.
happening around us. Like we can be focused on talking about a certain topic, and then there's actual real things going on in the real world. Not saying what we're talking about is real, but like especially what's happening, now, and just everything that's going on. It's so much happening. That's why my message is clear onto my channel, because I think as well for people to get to notice themselves and individualize who they are and be authentic in certain things, and confidence, it goes such a long way. Because I noticed a lot of people who let's say have chaotic moment, like they have chaotic motives externally. A lot of them are just really just messed up internally. You know, it's all such like an external battle. It's crazy.
Kind of like having that negative energy.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know that's yeah, whatever these people are, you know, like how they again, but that's the thing, like you can't have one thing without the other, you know. So
Right.
those who carry and are positive within themselves, you know, you're gonna have to have someone who's negative. True to say, but that's just how life works, and most of the, you know, a lot of people are like that. But you know, hey, it is what it is. One day at a time, one moment at a time.
Right.
Straight up, straight
Do you
up.
ever have problems with the police? You know, probably in the past, the police when you walk or you drive, police pull you over and think all about you, how you look. Did any police like pull you over or tell you something all about you look, how you look?
I think that's happened to me. I think maybe twice. I think so.
Or
Uh, you know, I think because I'm a Hispanic man, so you know, obviously they
can
can
you
especially with
explain
that new law,
how
they gotta go ahead.
can you tell how they treat you? Did they treat you nice or they treat you bad or the was rude to you or the nice to you?
It was cool. It was a cool encounter. You know, I never really had any bad encounters. It was more so just you know they just I think they were just trying to look for a reason for something to be happening. Basically, I think they were just like being like, okay, let's pull them over and let's try to find a reason or let's see what's going on, whatever. You know, most especially people who work for the government or corporate, you know, they got to put on that certain type of voice and talk to you in a certain way. But it's like, you know, it's passive in a sense. But that's like how I've been treated with just that. I've been in a lot of situations involving the cops, but it hasn't been nothing bad though. Like nothing super crazy that
Mhm.
I can tell people. I've been having great encounters. Have
Let
you ever been
me was
arrested?
yeah.
Right. That was
Let
gonna be
me
my next question. Was what? Let me ask.
yeah. Have you ever been arrested for taking pictures?
Nah. See, I've never been arrested at all. I've never been cuffed. So you know,
Oh, that's
that's
good.
that's never happened to me. I think it's just especially like when I was younger, things would mainly happen like because again I was crazy. We was outside and shit like that. But I would always have to be smart enough because it wasn't this when I was living with my mom when I was younger. But if things were to happen to me, it can go back to my family. So I gotta, you know, you gotta be smart enough to not let things
Hmm.
like that domino effect into your fam. You know, so I'm like, I'm not gonna put them in a position to get into anything. But no, I never been, you know, I never been arrested. You know, and, I've done some handcuffing myself, but I've never been arrested.
That's a different topic.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in law enforcement at least a couple times.
Let's go
But
back to
It's a stripper.
let's go back let's go back to
I'm just messing with
you you music. Did you win any rewards of you singing?
I'm sorry.
Did you win any like rewards of you singing your R&B? Any rewards? Any trophies? Anything like that?
Nah, I mean, I had a tour. I had a tour. You know, cause I do hip hop and rap, so I rap predominantly. And I got a tour. I actually got this where is it? I got this little
Oh, hip hop and rap. Okay.
yeah. I got
What's
this
the
right here.
R&B then?
This R&B's like rhythm is rhythm and blues, but this is you know
Oh
best artist is
wow!
Cartel. I got that for sure.
How long ago was it?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Wait, I missed it. Put it back
How
up
long
again.
was the trophy?
I got you. Hold on.
Okay,
Oh
nice.
wow!
It's a
Yeah,
star. It's a gold
Nice.
star.
yeah. It's lit.
You're a star.
I didn't even know that you are a rapper or singing.
Yeah,
You,
man. I'm
you know?
man, many talents. I just you know stick to certain things when I'm in the you know if I'm here. But I've gotten that. I've gotten paid off of shows, which was awesome. Recognition, name on
Mhm.
lineups. It's all that type of stuff, all that jazz. Really, it's great. The recognition is amazing. I enjoy it because you put so much work in. You're like, yeah, yeah, this is this is nice. It feels good to get rewarded sometimes.
Any Lester, any questions for him?
Y'all ever thought about getting into music?
For me, nah,
I
nah.
thought about it, but I don't know how to write lyrics that great. Like I can flow out some stuff, but if
Mm-hmm.
it's not recorded, it ain't gonna be remembered. So, and it's usually one of the time when I'm in, I guess, in liberated when I'm smoking marijuana. In other words,
Hey,
but my question is, hmm, I never did come up with one. I'm still cooking my food over here.
it's
But
so many forms of art too. Anyways, like to be an artist. Just found you on SoundCloud, Izzy. Hey, I appreciate that. I haven't posted on SoundCloud in forever. That's crazy.
oh, nice.
But
Yeah, Lemmy
you
was
better listen to some old music. Let me.
Lemmy also is in the band. He's done
Mhm.
movies for
Hmm,
college.
that's awesome. That's something I really want to get into in the future too. Is acting for sure. I think I'm
I
so.
wanted to do my own videos and
Mm,
do like just little. I guess they would be short,
yeah,
but with people I know. So like all of us getting together and maybe doing a music video or doing whatever video we could. Just
hmm,
like everybody I know on YouTube that records and wants to be on camera to be an
yeah.
extra or just do something and all everybody just do our thing. We're already recording and we already, so yeah. I save I save me some days.
Oh, that's
Hey,
fire. That's a collaborative effort right there.
Hey,
right.
you talk.
Well that's why I
Um,
say
before
throw
we end, before we end this up, what would you say, younger audience, younger kids these days? What would you say to
What would
them?
I say to them?
Yeah,
Oh man,
going.
hey. Uh, what would I say to y'all? I got a lot of things I want to say, but I'm gonna be a little PG right now. Uh, First and foremost is do your motherfucking thing. Like go after exactly what you want. Quit overanalyzing yourself. Like there's a lot of younger clients I deal with. I'm saying that like I'm old, but they're like or they're like 18, 19, 20, 21,
Mhm.
and a lot of their stuff is a lot of they overthinking. I'm overthinking. I don't know how to get out of my head. What am I doing? I can't talk to a woman. I don't know how to have confidence. They like me, but then when I speak, I get hurt, and it's like, oh, she, you know, got me, and it's just like, man, you gotta listen to that initial voice of no hesitation and go after exactly what you want. Just do it and then think later, and not mean be careless, but the world is motherfucking yours. And I'm saying this at my age, so and I'm obtaining what
Mhm.
I'm obtaining now, and I just feel not even just feel, but I just know that, this shit is great. And, just know that the world is in your hands. That's all I can say to the young folks for real. You know what I mean? Just yeah, that's what I can really say. Straight up. And watch what y'all say, because y'all be crazy as hell. Y'all be crazy as hell.
Will anyone have any questions in the chat before we end this?
Let me
I
see.
was just gonna say what would you tell your young you to do positive or to help build you for your future you, I guess.
you know, there's nothing that I would necessarily change. I think I've done exactly everything that I would want to. Even the stubborn moments where I had to learn through things, I think I knew and I did exactly what I had to do for me to obtain what I have now, as far as like wisdom, knowledge, and
Right.
confidence and all that type of stuff. But if I were to say something, is it's not. As when I was younger, just stop letting the girls try to run over you, man. As at one point, yeah, I'll say that to him because I think at like one point I was definitely like letting that because like you get your heart broken at one point. You let that shit be your world, and it's like god damn, like bro, just chill out. Everything gonna be fine. I'll probably say that, but everything turned me to what I am today, and I'm grateful for that. And I appreciate the questions. Get Greg to help you with
You're
trouble.
welcome.
Yeah, sorry I didn't have very many, but I came up with one good one.
Nah, but I still appreciate the time. I still appreciate the folks that's in the chat. Y'all, doing this right now. It's nice, and I'm glad. And when the time comes on my end, I'll be able to return the favor back. To introduce my community, my all-star community, to you, to those who lend a hand, which I'm grateful for.
Okay, everyone, thanks for coming in. Thank you for RP, Evelyn, Lemmy, you be the ladies of I Talk. Everyone, thanks. Westside, thanks for coming in. You guys, you take it easy and don't forget to film the police. And thank you for
Thanks,
coming.
hey honey,
You guys
for
have a
dropping
good
the
day.
links too. It
Shout out
was
to
Thanks.
a
everybody.
yep, great meeting
Bye.
everybody. Bye, these young.
Peace, peace,
Bye,
peace.
easy.